Hi, I'm Isidore Mark, teaching professional at the Oakdale Golf Academy. Have you ever heard the term tempo, timing? Oh, that person's got great tempo, rhythm, stuff along those lines. I like to clarify these terms in this segment here, and hopefully I'll teach you how to time your golf swing. But we first have to understand the terms. So I'm going to start with something very simple, tempo. Tempo is a measurement of time between two pulses, rate or speed, as defined in the dictionary. Now I have in my hand a metronome, it's on my phone, and what you're going to hear is pulses. These pulses are going 60 times in 1 minute. So the tempo of time is 60 seconds a minute, 60 minutes an hour. This machine is calibrated to that. So if I speed it up to 120, it'll be basically going twice as fast. It's not good, it's not bad, it's what it is. Timing is the ability to anticipate an action to occur at a given moment. So if I highlight one of these clicks here, and I say I'm going to hit the golf ball on that click, my timing is good. That's what I just did there a few moments ago. Rhythm is basically how you move, how you flow. You could go fast and through, as we're talking golf here. You could have what we would call possibly choppy rhythm. It's very quick. Doesn't mean it's good or bad. It's the way that person moves. What I believe in is channeling that person's rhythm to output your energy, your precision at a very given moment, which is the strike of the ball. Everything revolves around contact, ball striking. What happens? Where is your body when you're striking the ball? Now, with a metronome, what it helps people do is it guides all the various speeds of a golf swing. You see, when I'm turning my body back and going through, it's not going 90 miles an hour where my 5-iron is. So my body has one speed going back and through, and my swing has another one. And what a metronome does is it guides everything to be where you're intending to be at that given moment, which is the strike of the ball. So that's what I believe in, and I teach that way. It is a performing arts principle. If you watch Cirque du Solei, you watch a symphony, you watch synchronized swimmers, figure skaters, they're doing all these great acrobatic moves. Everything is on time. You hear the music going, but underneath the music is the pace of that piece of music, which is the tempo of it. So I'm going to move on now. I hope I explained that accurately to you, and I'm going to teach you how to do it. So here we go. What you're going to hear is a couple of distinct pulses. So the high pulse will be 1, and a little pop of a pulse will be the third count. And I'm going to work around that. I'm going to set this at what we call 90 beats per minute. So everything's clicking 90 times, except they've highlighted these places where I'm going to start a swing and where I'm going to strike the ball. Okay, so here's how this works. I'm going to do this first at 90 beats per minute and show you how I go about it. Okay. So what I ask people to do is to follow me with these little timing exercises. So that's all this is. It's really simple, very primitive. You'll hear a high pitch. I'm going to ask you to lift it up on the high pitch. Then I'm going to ask you to bounce the club on the ground on the third count. It's very simple. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. That's how I time my golf swing. Now we can create starting points in the swing. And you know, when I'm teaching this, sometimes I have to help people and guide them when to start. It's a big subject in golf, like when do I start my swing? How do I go? Well, I like to give everybody a little bit of a parameter here, your own space, where you could do whatever it is you need to do to get yourself going. But this first ball here on my takeaway is going to be the first count. So I'm going to time, that's my starting point, not the very first few inches of it. Some people have a forward press, a knee kick, all kinds of different things. But you can do that. I'm just setting the parameters again. When to start the swing and when to strike the ball, which is the 1 and the 3. So this high pitch is going to be my 1. Okay, so that was pretty bang on. And I encourage you to try to do it that way. At the beginning stages, what I have people do is just work on that 1. So I put a couple of balls behind your starting point and just work on that 1. How do you start? What's comfortable for you? Here's my 1. 1. 1. 1. And it gives you a starting base, a platform of how to time your golf swing and become more rhythmic. When you're comfortable with it, you just have to do a lot until it's so easy that it's like no problem. You find a training pace. This is a training pace for me. I do like 90 beats per minute. And I will eventually speed it up to 100 in a few moments. But just so you get a picture of it, so I'm taking it back on 1 here, and I'm striking it on 3. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. That was a perfectly timed golf swing. So then you can work on your technique, your form, everything in between. When you do a lot of swings that are perfectly timed, strengths and weaknesses do present themselves. And then you'll be able to address them a lot easier and get back to developing and improving. So again, I told you there's no such thing as good or bad tempo, there's only good or bad timing. So that was at 90 beats per minute. I'll go to 98 beats per minute. I just moved up the needle a little bit. Two, 3, 4. That was nice. How about if I go up to 112? Now there is a point where I cannot swing my golf club any faster, move any faster without having control. So this is about my threshold. I like 110. 112 I could do it, but I'm around 110. So when I'm playing golf, I'm hopefully not going much faster because I've trained myself to be within this range. The more you do, the more your rhythm evolves, the way that you feel your golf swing. So you're able to perform. So do 1 more. Okay, that felt great. That was perfect. Give it a try. If you have any questions, send me a message. I'll be happy to answer it for you. Have a great day.